One of the problems in our Christian world today within the church is having a divided heart towards God. God's people have been designed to love him and him alone and to delight in him and him alone, but we have a divided heart. This world and its temptations often lead us away from that one desire, that one love, that one heart that we should have towards God. As we begin our study in the Psalter, we'll look at one of the Psalms that has great devotional value, but also demonstrates an intense devotion for the things of God, specifically for him. It's found in Psalm 84. This psalm is a psalm of ascent. It is a psalm that describes the journey of God's people all the way to Mount Zion. Now, we could categorize it as well with Psalm 43 and 42, which is what David was recalling in his time of anguish and separation from Jerusalem, where he desired himself to return and lead the people of God in worship. Now, we know that Psalm 42 and 43 are descriptions of David himself, of anguish and turmoil, especially being taken out of the city by his own son, who has usurped the throne and has taken away his kingship. But in those moments of anguish, David's yearning, David's desire, as he starts off in the famous Psalm 42, as a deer pants for water, that psalm comes from a moment of deep yearning for the things of God, of returning to be with God, and being within his presence specifically. It's not a return for kingship. It's not a return to the palace. It's being in the worship of God's people. And as that is a sad part of the Psalms in 42 and 43, what we get now in Psalm 84 is a joyous song of description of people going up and finding their greatest joy in the presence of God. Better is one day in your courts. This is where the people of God want to be and desire to be. So I'll lead you through a brief study in Psalm 84 so that you can learn how the people of God, ever since the beginning of time, found their greatest joy. Therefore, the blessedness of God's people is found within the presence of God.